3 years ago, I was frustrated, exhausted, and wondering why my body felt like it belonged to someone else. I was doing everything right according to every fitness magazine, yet nothing worked. I counted calories. I ran 5 days a week. I even tried juice cleanses. Still, the scale would not budge, and my waistline kept growing. Then I learned the truth about menopause and exercise. The 5 mistakes I was making, like too much cardio and skipping strength, were secretly sabotaging everything. Once I fixed them, my energy returned, my sleep improved, and my body responded again. Menopause does not just change your body, it changes how your body responds to everything. What used to work in your 30s may now backfire in your 50s. The same habits that once kept you fit are now keeping you stuck. But once you understand the science behind what is happening, you can finally break free. By the end of this video, you will rediscover energy, shrink your middle, and finally see real results. Let me save you years of frustration by showing you exactly what is going wrong and how to fix it. The first mistake might shock you because it involves the one exercise most women turn to when they want to lose weight. The cardio trap that is storing fat on your belly. Excessive high-intensity cardio spikes your cortisol, and without estrogen's calming effect, your body hoards belly fat. Your body cannot tell the difference between running from a lion and running on a treadmill. The stress response is identical. For menopausal women, sessions longer than 30 minutes at high intensity actually increase belly fat storage. Your stress hormone system has changed. Without estrogen to buffer stress, high-intensity workouts spike cortisol, and this encourages the increase of fat around your waist. Cortisol then slows your metabolism and stores even more fat. You may feel like you are working hard, but your body is stuck in fat-storing mode. Think about it. Finishing a spin class drenched in sweat feels like progress. But that adrenaline rush masks what is really happening inside your body. Elevated cortisol can stay high for hours after your session. Everything you eat in that window has a higher chance of being stored as fat. Women often confuse intensity with effectiveness, but your hormones define the true value of a workout. For menopausal bodies, too much intensity without recovery becomes a stress trap. What you need is efficiency, not exhaustion. Try the 30-second rule. If you cannot hold a conversation during your cardio, you are going too hard. Moderate intensity cardio, walking, swimming, dancing, for 20 to 30 minutes keeps your cortisol in check and burns fat effectively. Pair it with music or a walking buddy to stay consistent without burnout. Why skipping weights is killing your metabolism. Every month you avoid strength training, you lose muscle. Muscle loss means fewer calories burned daily. This adds up to a slower metabolism and inevitable weight gain, even if you are eating the same. It is not just about looks. Muscle is your metabolic engine. Estrogen loss accelerates muscle breakdown. Muscle burns calories even at rest. Cardio stops burning calories as soon as you stop moving, but muscle keeps working all day. Think of muscle as your body's built-in fat-burning furnace. Most women worry that lifting weights will make them bulky. But in reality, it is the lack of muscle that makes you feel soft, tired, and sluggish. Muscle adds shape, strength, and vitality. It is your secret weapon for aging well. Focus on compound exercises like squats and rows. These movements activate multiple muscles at once and provide a strong hormonal response. Strength training boosts your metabolism, improves bone density, balances blood sugar, and helps regulate hormones. Use challenge weights. The last 2 reps should feel tough but doable. Train 2 to 3 times per week for 30 to 45 minutes. Even beginners can start with bodyweight movements like wall sits, push-ups on a countertop, and resistance bands. Consistency beats perfection every time. The recovery mistake that is sabotaging everything. Ignoring rest is the fastest way to gain weight during menopause. Without enough recovery, cortisol stays high and your metabolism tanks. That tired, drained feeling after a workout is your body waving a red flag, not a sign of weakness. Sleep 7 to 8 hours nightly to release recovery hormones like growth hormone. Without sleep, you crave more sugar, recover slower, and gain fat. One bad night of sleep can undo the benefits of a good workout. Recovery does not mean doing nothing. Gentle movement on rest days, like yoga, walking, or foam rolling, clears inflammation and supports healing. Try winding down with a warm bath, magnesium, or light stretching to ease into restful sleep. The most overlooked part of fitness is what happens between workouts. Your nervous system needs calm. Your joints need decompression. Your mind needs clarity. True transformation happens in the rest, not the grind. Treat recovery as part of your training plan, not a break from it. The real transformation happens when your body is rebuilding stronger, not while you are pushing through exhaustion. High-impact exercises are aging your joints fast. High-impact workouts damage joints during menopause. Estrogen used to protect cartilage and joint fluid. Without it, impact causes more wear and tear. That pounding you used to handle in your 40s, it now chips away at your long-term mobility. Chronic joint inflammation from high-impact activities like running or plyometrics leads to pain, stiffness, and long-term damage. You may notice your knees clicking more or your ankles swelling post-workout. That is not just soreness, it is a warning. Most women do not realize that joint damage is often silent. You may not feel the effects immediately, but the wear and tear adds up. Years of high-impact activity without hormonal support can lead to early arthritis and mobility issues. Switch to low-impact exercises like swimming, cycling, or Pilates. These protect joints while still boosting mood and fitness. You will still get the endorphin high without the injury risk. It is not about giving up intensity. It is about choosing the kind of intensity your body thrives on now. Protect your joints today so you can stay active into your 70s and 80s. Think long game. Think legacy health. Why exercise alone will never fix your menopause weight. Exercise will not work if your nutrition is not aligned with your hormonal reality. Menopause reduces insulin sensitivity. The same meals spike your blood sugar more than before, leading to fat storage. You may be eating healthy and still gaining weight. That is your hormones, not your willpower. Increase your protein intake. Aim for 30 grams per meal. Protein helps build muscle and keeps you full. Include healthy fats and complex carbohydrates. Cut processed foods and sugars to reduce inflammation. Think salmon, leafy greens, quinoa, avocado, and berries. Do not fear fat. Your hormones are built from it. Without healthy fats, your body cannot produce the small but critical amounts of estrogen and progesterone it still needs. Fats also help you absorb essential nutrients like vitamins A, D, E, and K. Post-workout nutrition matters. Eat protein within 2 hours to support muscle recovery. That window is when your muscles are most responsive. A protein-rich smoothie or grilled chicken salad can lock in your progress. A balanced meal plan of 30% protein, 35% healthy fat, and 35% carbohydrates can transform your metabolism. Your food should work with your workouts, not against them.